The office was quite separate from the faint hum of the air conditioner. There had been long meeting reports and endless phone calls. Jungkook sat beside his desk, his eyes glued to the screen, frustration clear on his face. Taehyung walked in carefully, holding 2 cups of coffee. He had been waiting all day just to get a few minutes with Jungkook. Taehyung, you didn't even eat lunch again, he said, softly setting the cup down. At least drink this before your stomach started hurting. Jungkook sighed without looking up. I didn't have time right now, Taehyung. I have 3 more reports to review before the board meeting starts. Taehyung, a little. You always say that. You've been working non-stop for a week. Jungkook, that's what being a CEO means. I can't just relax whenever I want. Taehyung, I'm not asking you to relax, he said, his tone tightening a little. I'm asking you to take care of yourself. You promised me you slow down. Jungkook finally looking up, his eyes tired. Why are you making a big deal out of this? You don't understand how much pressure I am under. I understood, Jungkook. I see it every day. He paused, voice dropping. I just miss you. The room filled silence for a few seconds. Jungkook's expression softened for a moment, but hardened again when his phone buzzed. He picked it up without answering. Taehyung. The small action, the phone instead of him, made something in Taehyung snap. Taehyung, you know what? Never mind. Clearly, I am wasting your time. He turned towards the door, but Jungkook was stopping him. Jungkook, Tete, stop. Stop making everything about you. Taehyung frozen, his back still facing him. About me? He repeated, turning around slowly. All I do is wait for you. I bring you food. I help you relax. I make sure you sleep. How is that making is about me? Jungkook stood up from his chair. His voice rose without meaning it to. Jungkook, uh, because I don't get it, Taehyung. You think this is easy? You think I can just walk out of meeting because my boyfriend want attention? Taehyung heart stand at the word attention. That's not what I want. He whispered, I just want you to talk to me. Jungkook, like you need us. Jungkook, you are being dramatic again. Taehyung hurt. You are calling me dramatic now? Jungkook rubbing his temper. I didn't mean. Taehyung, no. Go on. Say it. Jungkook scared, losing his patience. His tone came out sharper. Then he instant. You are just acting like such a child lately. They always emotion, always upset about small things. Something you behave like a fatty who just sit and worries instead of understanding what's going on. The word hang in the air. It's like time stopped. Jungkook eyes widened the second he realized what he just said. Then he stood still, his lip parted in shock. He looked down, slowly his eyes. Then quietly, what? Did you just call me? Jungkook, no, wait, please. I didn't mean it like that. Taehyung stepped back. Yes, you did. You said it. Jungkook, I was angry. I didn't think. Taehyung, exactly. When you are angry, the truth comes out. His voice was trembling now, but he kept it steady. You think I'm just someone who bother you? Someone who can insult when you are tired? Jungkook thinking, no, that's not true. You know, never hurt you like that. Hey, listen to me. Taehyung, don't. He held me up his hand. I signing with her. I came here to check on you, not to be called names. I know I will a little wait. Jungkook, you didn't have to remind me. Jungkook was breaking. Listen, I swear I was not thinking. I just said it without meaning. Taehyung shaking his head. But you did say it, and it's going to say it my head now, whatever you mean it or not. Jungkook stepped closer, but Taehyung moved back. Taehyung, I can't do this right now. I can't even look at you. He grabbed his phone back. He grabbed his bag from the table. Jungkook's chest felt heavy. He wanted to reach out, to pull him into a hug, to take the words back, but Taehyung's eyes were full of tears. Jungkook, please don't leave like this, Tae. I'm sorry. I swear I didn't mean it. You are perfect the way you are. Taehyung quietly, no, Jungkook. You can't fix it. No, Jungkook, you can't. You can't fix it with one sorry. You hurt me with words that won't fade easily. Jungkook thought that's all me who to do. Tell me how to make it right. Taehyung took a deep breath. His voice sounded firm. You can start by letting me be alone for a while. He walked out, leaving Jungkook standing in the middle of the office. The man who could control everything in the world, but couldn't stop his own words from breaking the one person he loved most. The door shut with the sound thunder, but to Jungkook it sounded like thunder. The silence that followed felt heavier than any meeting room, heavier than all the business pressure he would ever face. He stood frozen in the middle of his office, eyes fixed on the door. Taehyung had just walked out of his chest, etching his hands. Trembling slightly the word he said, that one stupid word kept echoing in his head like a punishment he couldn't silence. Jungkook to himself, why? Why did I say that? He ran his finger through his hair, packing back and forth. Fatty? The moment it slipped out, he saw the hurt flash across the young eyes, the way he looked on, the way his voice broke. It replaying again and again until Jungkook pressed his palm against his face, tried to block it out. Jungkook whispering, I don't mean it. I swear, I didn't mean it. He sat down heavy in his chair, staring at the coffee Taehyung had brought. It was still warm. The steam softly into the air, and for some reason that made his heart sink even deeper. Taehyung had walked in smiling, tried to take care of him, and Jungkook had thrown his love back at his face. He leaned forward, elbow on his knees, and whispered, I am the worst. The room at once felt powerful, now just felt empty. No amounts of business success could fix the edge in his chest. He picked up his phone, trying to hang name, but his thumb hovered over the call button. He didn't press it because he knew he wouldn't answer, not tonight. Meanwhile, at the other end of the city, Taehyung unlocked the door out to his apartment. The moment he stepped inside, he dropped his bag on the floor and said to his knee. The tears came from he couldn't stop them. He pressed his palm against his face, his shoulders shaking. Taehyung softly to himself. Why? Why did he say that? Why? He remembered Jungkook's expression, the frustration, the raised voice, and then that one word. It wasn't just a word, it was everything he'd been insecure about, spoken by the one person whose voice could heal or break him. Taehyung looked at his reflection in the mirror across the room. His eyes straight, cheeks poofy, hair messy, fatty. He repeated in a whisper, and his heart full even more. He was not angry as much as he was hurt. He knows Jungkook loved him, he never doubted that. But sometimes love was not enough to protect you from careless words. He walked to the couch and sat down, hugging a pillow tightly to his chest. His tears had slowed, but his mind wouldn't stop them, thinking he didn't even listen to me. He just got angry again. Maybe I am too emotional. Maybe I do bother him. But another part of him whispered, no, you don't. You just love him too much. He closed his eyes and thought back to bed rest. The nights Jungkook held him close. The morning he woke up to sweet smile and soft. Those memories made the pain sharper and whisper, how can someone who loves you also hurt you like this? He leaned his head against the couch, staring at the ceiling. His heart ached for Jungkook even now, and that made him cry all over again. He missed him, but he couldn't forgive him yet. The phone buzzed once Jungkook's name flashed on the screen. Taehyung stared at it, his tongue hovering, eyes wet. He wanted to answer so badly. He wanted to hear Jungkook say sorry in that soft voice, to feel that warmth again, but his pride and the hurt held him back. He let it ring until it stopped. When he whispered to the quiet room, voice trembling, if he really meant it, he all came. And somewhere across the city, he let it ring until it stopped. Then he whispered to Kurt, and somewhere across the city, Jungkook sat in his office with the same thought that he wouldn't rest until he saw Taehyung again, face to face. For the next 3 days, Jungkook tried everything to get Taehyung to forgive him. He sent cute text messages. He left little notes with tiny heart all over the apartment. He even tried baking cookies, which ended in a mirror disaster when he burned half of them. Youngie, you are hopeless, Jungkook's friend shook his head when Jungkook called him for advice. You need to stop worrying so much and actually talk to him. Jungkook, I can't, Youngie. He's not answering my call, text, nothing. We tried everything. Youngie, then maybe leave him alone for a little. Sometimes people just need time, but not too long. Otherwise, you will drive yourself crazy. Meanwhile, Taehyung was secretly enjoying the attention. Thought he would never admit it. He spent his day teasing Jungkook slightly, hiding his phone when Jungkook tried to FaceTime him, walking past him without a word, and giving an occasional dramatic glance. Hobithe, why are you being like this? You are making him suffer. Hobi laughed as he watched him from across the cafe. Taehyung, I'm teaching him a lesson. Taehyung said, tried to sound serious. He stuck his tongue out a hobby when he wasn't looking. Hobby, lesson, or torture? Because I think this is more like torture than shh. He deserved it. He called me the word. Well, not a real word, but fatty. Hobby, I mean, it was probably asleep. He didn't mean it. Then he didn't mean it, Hobby. I think he needs more than my forgiveness. He needs public. Taehyung giggled, leaning back in his chair, back at apartment. Jungkook, have made a huge mistake. I was careless. I wasn't thinking. I love you so much, and I hate that I hurt you. He was the sofa where Taehyung had left a half-eaten sandwich from the morning. The space next to him felt impossible empty. He remembered every small moment, the way Taehyung smiled little up a room, the way he got excited over tiny things, the little teasing remark that always made Taehyung laugh. He couldn't lose that. Jungkook pulled out his phone and tried texting again. I'll wait as long as it takes. I just need you to know I am sorry. Truly, I hate myself for this. No reply. On the third day, Jungkook decided to try a more direct approach. He knocked softly on Taehyung's door, holding a bunch of Taehyung's favorite flower and a small box of chocolate. Jungkook said, "Please, can we talk?" Taehyung opened the door, pretending to be annoyed. Taehyung, what? What do you want now? Another apology? I don't think I can take more of yours. I'm sorry, Jungkook, I know, and I don't expect you to forgive me immediately. I just need to see you, to hear me, please. Taehyung narrowed his eyes, the corner of his lip twins in the slight hint of a smile. Taehyung, you really are not you? Jungkook, only because I love you, Tae. More than anything. Taehyung's defense softened just a little, but he still crossed his arms. Taehyung, fine, but you are going to hear all my complaint first. Jungkook, I'm ready. For the next hour, Taehyung didn't hold back. He teased, complained, and ever made Jungkook sit quietly while he details every tiny thing he found Jungkook about the accident. Jungkook listened, nodded occasionally, mumbling, I'm sorry, I really am, over and over. By the end of it, Taehyung anger had softened into a forgiveness thought. He still made Jungkook earn it. Okay, I think I might forgive you, but you have to prove it big time. Jungkook, anything, Tae. I'll do anything. Maybe start by cooking dinner for me tomorrow and don't burn it. He smiled, clearly enjoying the power he held. Jungkook deal, and I promised no more careless word ever. Taehyung looked back, even the door friend shaking his head. Taehyung, you better mean it or else, Taehyung, I'll never let you live it down. Jungkook finally feel a weight off his chest. Jungkook, I'll do whatever it takes to me. You happy, Tae? Taehyung smiled genuinely a little, but it was real. Jungkook revealed, thank you, Tae. They sat together at the small dining table, and Jungkook reserved the breakfast carefully. It was simple, egg toast and some fruit, but he had put extra effort into presentation, arranging the food in a cute way, hoping it would make Taehyung smile. Taehyung, egg looks okay, but why is the toast shaped like a heart? Jungkook, because I love you, Tae, even when I mess up. Taehyung's eyes softened for a moment, but then he smiled mischievously. Taehyung, even when you call me fatty? Jungkook winced, but didn't respond right away. Instant, he gently reached across the table and took Taehyung's hand. Jungkook especially When I was careless, I didn't think I hate that I hurt you. Then squeezes his hand back. He still teasing, but his voice was gentle. Now, then, maybe I should make you suffer a little more before I forgive you. You know, to really learn a lesson. Jungkook, I'll suffer anything for you. Just please don't stay mad at me. After breakfast, Jungkook decided he couldn't wait any longer. He needed to show Taehyung how sorry he was, not just in word but in action. He started with a small gesture throughout the day. Bring tonight Taehyung coffee, extremely how he liked it, running. He knew Taehyung disliked and even attempting to fold the laundry properly, a task that usually ended its chores. Each time Taehyung watched him a mix of amusement and affection. Taehyung, oh, you're really trying hard. Jungkook, of course, I can't lose you over an stupid word. Taehyung, one stupid word, he says. You mean the word that almost destroyed my mood for 3 days? Jungkook, it's more than that. I was careless. I didn't consider your feeling, and I hate that I made you feel bad. Then you should really serious right now. Are you sure you are not pretending? Jungkook, internally, no pretending. I never been more serious in my life. I love you more than anything. Then Chief slightly thought he tried to hide it with more glare. Maybe I'll forgive you eventually, but first you have to survive the Taehyung lecture. Jungkook lecture? How long is this going to take? Oh, as long as I want. And don't even think about completely. Later they stopped by a small cafe. Jungkook ordered Taehyung's favorite dessert, chocolate cake with strawberries, while Taehyung watching him quietly, his usual sassy attitude softened by curiosity. Taehyung, you really are trying so hard. It's impressive. Jungkook, I have to leave too much not to. Love, huh? Big word. You sure you can handle it? Jungkook, I've never been more sure of anything in my life. I love you with every part of me. I'm sorry for hurting you truly. Taehyung looked on at the dessert for frog nervously. Taehyung, you are really serious, are not you? Completely serious, no joke, no teasing this time, just me and my love for you. Then finally looked up, serious eyes, looking for a moment. He smiled faintly, his voice soft. Then, okay, I think I can start to forgive by you now, but only because you've been trying so hard. Don't get used to being this soft, Jungkook revealed. I never take it for granted. They promised as they walked back to the apartment. Jungkook heart racing. He had one more thing he wanted to do, one final gesture to show Taehyung how much he loved and appreciate him. Back at home, Jungkook held Taehyung into the living room where he had prepared a small cozy setup with fairy lights, blankets, and a few candles. Jungkook, I know I can't erase the past few days, but I want to make tonight special. I want you to feel loved, appreciate, and happy. The title his head tried to hide the emotion in his eyes. You really do go all out, don't you? Jungkook, only for you. You are the what Eddie felt there. Taehyung let out a soft laugh, shaking his head. Taehyung, fine, I guess you will earn at least one big one. Jungkook stepped closer, wrapping his arms around Taehyung gently. Taehyung rested his head on Jungkook's shoulder, his usual mischievous attitude replaced by quiet affection. Jungkook, I miss this, miss you. Taehyung, I miss you too. Their eyes met, and for a moment everything else disappeared. The truth, the teaching, the arguments, only love remained. And then with a side smile, Jungkook leaned in, brushing his lips softly against Taehyung's. Taehyung responded, a small gasp echoed him before he melted into their arms wrapped around each other. Instantly, Taehyung, you really don't give up, do you? Jungkook, never, not with you. They pulled back slightly for a touching, both breathed a little heavier than before. Taehyung, alright, I forgive you fully, but you better keep proving your love every day, Jungkook. Every day, Tae, forever. Later that night, they cuddled together on the blanket, leaning softly as Taehyung teased Jungkook about everything from the pancake to his apologies. Jungkook, I could get used to this. You being this clumsy and Jungkook, good, because I plan to be like this forever. Taehyung closer, finally letting all his sassy deafness melt. Always. Taehyung, I love you, Jungkook. I love you too, more than anything.